We're so excited to be part of this amazing event.
Brooke Tyler.
Brooksy!
Hi, Brooke.
Hi.
Okay, the heat is on. So, you guys, we're gonna try to flow through a somewhat intermediate advanced Wunda Chair. I might add some of my flair, some of Joseph Pilates, classical movements, and we'll see where we go. Okay, so are we ready? Of course, you know my husband, Corey Hansen.
It's time to untangle the tinsel.
Yes, and Taylor Rodman will be our beautiful model today, who is an amazing instructor here at Winsor.
Jillian.
Hi, Jillian. At Winsor Choza Pilates. So let's get to it. I want you guys to all sit at the corner of your Wunda Chair. Scooping the abdominals, bring your knees into the chest, and let's set up ourselves for footwork. We're going to start with the arms over the head so you feel that two-way stretch. And with the powerhouse, we're going to press down and exit up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Here's my prayer. You're going to make a fist and you're going to lift the pelvis off the floor, and we're going to do 8 counts. 1, exit up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's sit down. And again, lift the arms from the scapulars, from the back and on your arches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's press the fist onto your buttocks. And again, and lift the buttocks up and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's sit down on your heels and lengthen the body and up. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your toes are pulling towards your heels. Squeeze 8 repetitions, and you're gonna make a fist and lift the pelvis off the ground. Again, making sure that your shoulders or your hips are under the shoulders when you lift the pelvis off the ground. Once you finish your 8th one, press the pedal down, turn around on the pedal, and we're gonna go into tendon stretch. You have 2 options, either the hands, yes, facing towards the body, or opposite of each other, towards each other. Here we go, scooping the abdominals, make sure your shoulders are over the wrist, drop the heels down for 3 counts, and lift up 3 counts. Good, we're gonna do this 8 repetitions. This is your 2nd one, and lift, good. And 3rd, and lift up with your powerhouse, good. 5 more. This is your 5th one. I'm sorry, 4th one. Make sure that you feel that whole back line of your body opening up. Are you guys ready for a little bit more intensity? I want you to scoop the abdominals and lift the pedal halfway. We're going to do 8 more tendon stretches. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, making sure that that little toe is also on the pedal. Once you finish your 8th repetition, scoop the abdominals and bring yourself down. Good. Gracefully, let's step off the pedal, bring the pedal up. You're going to step back about the length of your foot. And we're going to do pump, please. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Take the 1 spring off. Oh, I forgot it. Make sure you take 1 spring off. So we're going into push down. We're going to do 3 sets. Lifting the arms from the back muscles, rounding the upper body forward. Place the heel of the palm into the pedal, and from your powerhouse, I want you to press the pedal down and lift it up. 1. And again, go deeper into the powerhouse every time you press the pedal. On the 3rd one, hold, and you pump with the elbows 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. We'll do the whole sequence all over again. And press with straight arms down. 1, lengthening the back of the legs. 2, hold that chair down, and with your elbows pump 3 times again. Excellent. We're going to do this 1 more time, please, making sure that when you pump, nothing moves except the elbows. Stay down and pump 3 times. 1, 2, 3, and roll up. 1 vertebra at a time. We're going to finish gracefully, lifting the arms up to the ceiling, Lift the sternum up without tilting into the lower back and come back to center. The moment of 2, 100, series of 5. You're gonna sit at the edge of your chair, go into a roll like a ball position, scoop the abdominals and roll onto your back, ready for 100. Stretch those legs up and pump those arms. Inhale and exhale. Quicker with those arms. Breathe deeper into 5 counts and expel the air with your abdominals. Good. Your toes should be at eye level. Your hands, I want them 6 to 8 inches above your thighs. Good. Take a deeper breath, please. Now let's move on the next exhale. On the exhale, I want you to bring the legs up. And inhale, bring the legs down. Paint the ceiling with your toes and the wall as you bring it down. And then same thing on the way up. 5 counts. Good. One last time, please. And lengthen those legs and reach, reach, reach. We're ready for single leg stretch. Right into your chest. Inhale. And exhale, switch. Inhale with the right. And inhale with the left. Good. Inhale with the right. And exhale with the left. 2 more sets, just like that. One more time. We're going to reverse the breath. You're going to inhale with the left. And exhale with the right. Good, excellent. You guys are killing it today. This is such an amazing experience. I am so glad that we can connect all around the world. One last time. And both knees into the body. Inhale, stretch everything forward, Choza Pilates style. And exhale, bring it in. 1. Double leg stretch. Again, inhale, press those arms to the side of the body. And with the exhale, draw it in 2. Again, inhale. And exhale. Good. One more time. Now we're going to do it Brahmana style. Reach the arms over the head. Make sure you connect with your scapulas, your lats, and exhale. Bring out the spine. Again, inhale, reach, and bring out the lungs as you push out. 2 more. Inhale. Make sure that when you lift the arms over the head, you're connecting to the front and back of the body. Here we go. 2 more times. Keep moving. I'm just giving you cues as you move along. Last time, breathe deeply, 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 and empty the lungs. Complete single leg stretch. And 1, 2. And exhale with the left. Inhale with the right. And exhale with the left. Good. Let's lengthen that lower back as much as possible onto the chair. Also think of the back of the neck. And see if you can round the thoracic. So you get deeper into that powerhouse. Good. Single pull, double time. 1, quick. 2, quick. 3, quick. 4, 5, and both knees into the chest. I'm going to give you just a little stretch to the abdominals. Good. Now let's extend the legs up to the ceiling and we are ready for double leg stretch. Again, paint the ceiling with the toes and inhale, bring the legs down and quickly up. 1. Feel that lower back elongating, narrow the hips. 2. Instead of pulling those legs with your hip flexors, see if you can activate your adductors and pull it quickly up. Inhale down and quickly up. 1 more time. Inhale and quickly up. Press across, please. Hands behind the neck and twist the body and hold. Look behind you. Lift up the upper back a little bit more and twist the other way. And hold. 2, 3, and switch. And bring out the spine. Lift your upper body a little bit higher. Good. See if you can bring opposite shoulder to the outside of the knee. We're going to do this one more time for good measure. You guys are killing it. Let's do it. Last time.
Good.
Let me
just check.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert. Raising hands. I see Jessica. How are you, Jessica?
We're getting an echo.
I'm very well, very well. What's the question?
On your, we're going to go into Wunda, please. Good. Lengthening the body. Here we go. Stretch the body, nice and long. I want to see your thoracic, a bit of a curvature, lengthen that lower back. I want you to activate the back of the legs and you're going to pump the arms 3 times. Here we go. And pump 1, 2, 3, and inhale, lift the sternum arm to the ceiling, activate your glutes and your hamstrings and bring the body down. Again, making sure the rib cage is connected. 2, 3, and with the inhale, lift, up, 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 and bring it down. One more time, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, and inhale. Are you guys ready to dive into the pool? Here we go, lead with the heels, and we're gonna do 5 swan dives. 1, and 2, 3, leading with your heels and leading with your heart. One more time, leading with the heels, and I want you to hold that position up, up, up. Place the right hand on the box, scoop the abdominals, step back, and you're gonna stretch the body opposite direction. Woohoo! Awesome, great work, Taylor. So now we're gonna go, are you guys ready for this? We're gonna go front facing the chair. Stand in front of the chair for me, please. About an inch or so away from the chair. This is gonna be a little bit more of a turnout. I want you to lift the arms up to the ceiling for me, please. Good. Wrapping, using the wrap of the glutes, the hip flexors. You're gonna open the arms up to the sides and go down into a ground clear. Making sure that you don't sink into your hips, pressing the pedal down. And release 1. We're just going to do this 3 times. And again, press, making sure that your shoulders are on top of your hips. 1 more time. Good. Now I want you to place that right hand behind the neck and really make a traction with that hand. And we're going to do that 3 times again. And 1. Again, lengthen the body. 2. Make sure the base of the rib cage is connected. And we switch to the other side. Find that elongation, find that 2-way stretch as we press to get taller. Good. 1 more time. Find that wrap, find that powerhouse, pelvic core, lift the arms up to the ceiling, and we're going to lift the sternum up to the ceiling. And bring your body back to center. Your body's on drive. Turn around, face the other way. We're going to do box facing fronts. Arms up to the ceiling. Open the arms out to the sides. Scoop your abdominals. Good. Lengthen the body. Make sure your shoulders stay on top of your hips. Find that scoop of the lower abdominals and bend the elbows and press down. 1. Making sure that your shoulders are on top of your hips. Good. 5 repetitions. Once you finish your 5th one, you're going to flip the arms around. You still want to connect your arm, your shoulder into the lat as you press and lengthen the spine. 2, again. 3, making sure the crown of the head keeps getting longer and taller. And all the way up to the ceiling. Reaching the arms forward, scoop the abdominals, press the heels down. Lift the sternum up towards the ceiling and come back to center. Good. Perfect. Now let's go kneeling mermaid. Stand on the side of your chair, making sure that if you're looking, whatever shoulder is closest to the chair, make sure it aligns to the back of the chair. Reach the arms up to the ceiling for you. Scoop the abdominals, reach the arms forward as you bend the knees. Lift the arms up. Now from this position, you're just going to drop that right arm down. You can either do it with knees close or knees hip width apart. Find the connection of the shoulder first. Lifting out of that lower back. Bring that left arm or whatever outside arm you're using next to the ear. Wrap the arm around the head. Find that longer line and come back to center. 1. We're going to do that 2 more times. Here we go. Scoop the abdominals. And wrap the arm around the head. And really stretch the arm longer. So every time you come up, your spine gets longer. Lastly, here we go. And wrap the arm around the head. Reaching that arm long. Now we're going to go into Joseph Pilates 5 pumps from the waist. And 1. Making sure that the front of the hips is open. 2. Lengthen that back. 3, 4, 5. And come back to center. Let's lift both the arms up to the ceiling. Curl the toes under. Sit back on your heels. And with your power, lift up. Open the chest. I always like to just open my sternum so my body doesn't ground so much. Step forward, and we'll go to the other side for me. I want you guys to have a side view of beautiful Miss Taylor. Here we go. You're gonna reach the arms forward, please. Bend the knees, arms up to the ceiling. Good. Bend that inside arm, making sure that that lower back is elongated, that front of the hips is elongated, and then from there lift up and over, wrapping the arm around the head. Lengthen that arm nice and long and bring the body back to center. Again, making sure that that inside arm closest to the chair is connected before you go over. Good. One more time. Back of the neck is beautifully long. You feel the grace of the base of the rib cage. You lengthen the body, and from this position, 5 pulses. 1, 2, 3, and last time. Excellent. Reach the arms forward for me, please, and sit back on the heels with the abdominals. Lift, moving the arms out to the sides, and bring your body back to center. Gorgeous. Horseback. My favorite of so many. So are we having fun? Let's do it. Come on. Here we go. I like the traditional way of climbing. There's obviously 2 ways, or various ways. Actually, I want Taylor to start on the other side of the chair because this is her better side. So she's gonna lift that right leg up and over in front of the chair. She's gonna scoop the abdominals. She's gonna suspend herself with her powerhouse for a second. She's gonna bring those hips back, and she's ready to go. Make sure that your legs are parallel. From this position, no bending arms. I want you to really connect with the back muscles. From this position here, you're going to point the feet, scoop the abdominals, and give me a C curve in the thoracic. Lengthen that lower back, lengthen the neck, and then from here, she's going to round up and forward. She's going to find the pedal. Press the heels into the pedal to press down, and up 1. All the way down, Taylor. All the way down, everybody. Good. 1 more time. Hold that position, pump with your elbows, make sure your serratus, your pectoral muscles, and your lats are connected. Now she's going to come up, she maintains that beautiful C curve that she created, and she's going to lift the arms up 3 times. 1. All of you guys can lift that 3 times. 2, and lengthen back. And hold that position, flex the feet, and lengthen the spine to return back to a neutral spine. Scoop the abdominals, and again, find that C curve in the thoracic, lengthen that lower back. Adduct your inner thighs, find that pelvic floor, and round your upper body forward. Heels of the palms into the pedal, and up 1. Good. Really lengthen the body. 2, and then go deeper, deeper. Look at that, and pump 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Lengthen the waist, round the upper body, and arm circles. 1. From the back muscles. 2, yes. 3. Finish it at the top. And sit down, flex the feet, come back to that beautiful long line of the spine. Last time, here we go. Scoop your abdominals and reach the upper body forward. Round the upper body forward. Good. Make sure that the thoracic is rounding, that lower back is long, and up 1, and press 2. 3rd time, stay down, and you're gonna pump 3 times. And 1, 2, 3, find that powerhouse, reach the arms forward. I want to see lines going out of your feet and out of your hands. And now we go to shape. Make it a diamond shape with the index finger on your thumb and press forward 1. Find that 2-way stretch. I want to see the line going through those arms. Good. 1 more time. Reach, turn the palms up towards the ceiling, and gracefully, with dignity, sit down. Excellent. Very nice. Push up sideways. 1. Lift the hips up and center. Good. We're going to face this to the front so everybody can see. Good. From this position here, again, you're going to align that right shoulder to the pedal. Lifting the arms up to the ceiling. Round the upper body forward, making sure that you connect your heel to palm to the back muscles and press the pedal down. Walk your feet back from me, please. Elongate the spine. Again, making sure the pelvis is neutral. It's square with the shoulders. We're going to retract the scapulas and protract them 1. We're going to do that 3 times. Retract and protract 2. 1 more time. And keep that protraction. And we're just going to pump that pedal 3 times. 1, making sure you connect with your pectoral muscles. 2. and hold. Drop the head down. Just think of doing snake and walk your feet forward. Yes, drop the heels down, articulating the spine, 1/4 at a time. You're gonna lift the arms up, see again, and open the arms out to the sides. Excellent. One long step to the other side of your chair, and we'll do the other side. Here we go. Scoop the abdominals. Round the upper body forward. Find that powerhouse connected in through wrist. And walk your feet forward. 1, 2, 3. Good. Make sure the pelvis is square. Lengthen and retract the scapulas and protract 1. Retract and protract 2. Making sure you have the brace of the rib cage, scooping the abdominals and pump 1, 2, 3. Just 3 pumps. Chin to the chest, lift the base of the rib cage and walk your feet forward. Good. Finding the connection of the back line, roll up 1/4 at a time. Scoop the abdominals, lift the arms up to the ceiling. And gorgeous. You guys are killing it. Twist. Here we go. Good. Okay, Taylor, I want you to sit on this side, please. So we're going to sit to the side of the chair, bringing the knees into the chest first. We're going to do it gently. Yes, extending the legs out for 4. Yes, making sure your inner thighs are connected. And check this out. I want to see these 2 parallel lines. Now lift the arms up to the ceiling for me, please, from the back muscles. Dropping that inside arm down onto the corner of the pedal. Lift out of that lower back for me, please, and go onto your sides. Toes at eye level as you go down. Now, can I see picture time here first? And remember that ear, that arm faces to the ear. That's what I want to see here. From this position, the twist comes from the thoracic. So she's going to twist just from the thoracic, keeping those legs nice and long. I want to see picture time again, scooping the abdominals. Bend from the side first, scoop the abdominals, carve your 6-pack out, and let's come up into a beautiful teaser position. Lift both arms up to the ceiling again. Bend that right arm down. Lift out of that lower back and lift the body. Nice and long. Picture time. Let me see picture. Lift the bottom side of the body. Bring it up, pushing away from the bar so you're not sinking into that scapula. You're connecting your shoulder complex. Now, fold yourself up, navel deep, and I want to see those 2 parallel lines here, right here, parallel lines. Good. One more time from the back muscles, lift the arms up, connect, navel deep. Here we go. Keep that outside arm connected to the ear. Now from the upper body, bring it out. Yes, bring the upper body out. Now come back to center, navel deep, and obliques. And reach forward, reach, reach, reach. Arms up to the ceiling, lengthen body, and beat 1, 2, 3, and knees into the chest. You should have seen what Taylor just did. She looked at me like she could kill me with her eyes. Well, wasn't that one? Here we go. We'll go to the other side. She wasn't very pleased with that. Bend the knees into the chest, but you know what? If we don't overload the body, it never changes. From the back muscle, lift the arms up. I'm sorry, let's sit up. Yes. We're just moving. Here we go. And then that left arm down. Lift out of that lower back, and I want to see the 2-way stretch. Inner thighs connect and reaching out the heels. Now I want to see that picture. Right. And think about right serratus rounded. Right as you go forward. Yes. And let me see that picture time again. Navel deep, click, click, click. And scoop your abdominals and come up into that beautiful teaser. Arms and legs are parallel. Lift from the back muscles, arms up. Then that inside arm. Lift out of that lower back and reach, reach, reach. Sometimes I'm getting very dramatic. I love it. And twist, twist, twist. And come back into that beautiful line. Make sure the rib cage is connected. You lengthen the body and come up back into that gorgeous teaser. Last time, inhale from the back muscles, lift up. Then that left inside arm. And then from this position, we're going to go out. Making sure that the legs are slightly in front of you so your powerhouse is connected, and bring it out. Twist, rib cage connect. Lengthen that mid-thoracic. Come back into that beautiful picture. Scoop the abdominals, and we're going to come up. Navel deep. And of course, we have to do it on this side too. Reach the arms up to the ceiling and just 3 count beats. and release. Excellent. Very nice. Ta-da! Beautiful. So now, we just finished twist. Let's go into tendon stretch. Everybody's favorite. Here we go. One top, one bottom, please. Or you can do, if you guys are like silent, where you want to kill yourself, do it one middle, one and one bottom, or two bottom. Here we go. Scoop the abdominals, navel deep into the spine. Wrap the scapula to the front of the body, and let's lift up one. And let's lift up two. Scoop the abdominals and lift up three. Bring the pedal down. Take that right leg out to the side, and we're going to do exactly the same thing. Accent up one, accent up two, and hold it at the top for a second so I know you have control. And release to the other side. Here we go. Take that leg out to the side. Relax the neck and pull up one. And scoop the abdominals and pull up two. Scoop the abdominals and pull up three. Hold it out there for a second and bring the pedal down. Both feet on the pedal. Sit down for me, please. Scoop the abs in and bring the pedal down. Excellent. Off we go. Please take the leg to the right side of your box. And off we go. Excellent. We're going to do one single leg pump with bent knees. So stand in front of the pedal. You can do one middle and one bottom, or you can do one top, one bottom, or two bottoms, whatever is comfortable for you. Just know that you're going to go into mountain climbing right after this. So here we go. Heels together and toes apart, please. Good. Reach the arms forward and take place, the hands behind the neck. Let's bring that right foot on the pedal. Making sure your pelvis is in a neutral position. Your lower back is nice and long. And just step up just 8 counts. 1. Using the back of the leg. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold the pedal down. Bring the heel down 6 counts. Press the heel down and lift it up 1. Again. 2. What I really want to see from all of you guys, I want to see that heel touching the floor if possible. Just 6 repetitions. And let's bring the pedal up to the other side. Switching the legs. Good. Lift out of that powerhouse. Press the pedal down. 8 counts. 1. 8 counts. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold the pedal, heel down and up. 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Press the heel all the way down and bring the pedal up. Excellent. Switch the legs. Actually, keep that leg up there so we just work on that leg. Press the pedal down, and in one movement, reach the arms to the front of the box, and you are ready to go. Make sure the back of the neck is nice and long. The back of the lower back is also elongated, and we pump. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Making sure the shoulders are over the hips. 8 counts, and scoop the abdominals. I want to see your C curve be created by the thoracic length, that lower back length, and the neck, and we switch. Bring your other leg up onto the box, lengthen the back of the neck, and pump. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Arms up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Excellent. Very nice. Heels together, toes apart on the pedal. So I don't mind if your hands are either facing towards the body, the hands, or the hands facing toward one another. I don't mind that. Actually, I like this sometimes better for somebody that that needs that connection of that serratus, which is such an important part of the connection in the upper body that we forget sometimes. Making sure that your shoulders are over the wrist. Just give me 3 tendon stretch. Drop the heels down without changing the upper body for me. Keep your upper body over your wrists. 2. So you're going to lengthen that lower back every time you draw those heels down. As you lift the heels up on the third one, you're going to continue that lift and go up into, yes, that upside down V, and bring it down with control. Making sure that your neck is elongated, the front of the head, and come up again for the scoop the abdominals up, and bring it down 2. Making sure that the lower back is elongated as well. One more time. Here we go. Scoop the abdominals. Stay at the top of the movement, and we're going to do 3 pulses. Up 1, 2, 3, and with control, scoop the abdominals. Bring the chair down 1. Again, let's go up. 3 pulses at the top of your movement, and little pulses up. 1, 2, 3, and keep the back of the neck nice and long, and bring it down. One last time. Here we go. Navel deep. Lift. Up, little pulses, 1, 2, 3, and with control, bring it down. Excellent. Step off the chair, please. Scoop the abdominals. Good. Stand in front of the chair. I want you to place one arm on top of the other, cross one foot over the other, and we're going to descend down to the floor for flying eagle. Scoop the abdominals, navel deep into the spine. Go onto your stomach. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. 1 middle spring. We only have 2 minutes. I just want to make sure that you guys get a nice stretch at the end of your session. So here we go. Scoop the abdominals. Keep those legs together. And bend the elbows 3 times. 1 and 2 and 3. Now keep those arms straight. Straight up. Scoop the abdominals and lift the chest up to the ceiling. And bring it down. 1. Again. 2 more. Scoop the abdominals. Navel deep. And down. 1 more time. And lead with your heart. Good. Scoop the abdominals and move the pedal down. Sit back onto your heels for me, please, for a quick piece of heaven. For the toes under. Now scoop the abdominals, roll up. And you guys did amazing today. Unfortunately, our time is over. Have a wonderful Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Fiestas.
Oi, Brazil. Oi, Portugal.
Yes. Everybody in South America, love you. Everybody in Europe, bye. Good morning, guys. Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Holiday.
Muchas gracias.
Un placer. Adios.